tourist. This is another making up video with John and I. Jumped him right on that one. I didn't do a count or nothing. I'm Drew, and this is John.
Hey.
We are going to talk about where we're at with the Ground Zero studio here. Yeah. So first thing, John, where are we at with the computer?
Okay, so the computer basically has all new hardware in it. I put everything in it. New power supply, new graphics card, all that. The only thing I wanted to update is I only had like a 512 gigabyte SSD in it for the operating system. That gives me trouble in the past, so I decided to upgrade that to a 1 terabyte. And finally got a video card on order that will allow us to plug in multiple cameras in order to process it into the computer itself. So it'll be a lot faster.
Okay, cool. We also got one of the webcams.
Yep. So we got this right here. We're going to use this as our first test one. If it doesn't work, we'll send it back and we'll see where we go from there. But this one, and then we have another camera that we'll try for the overhead to see how that goes, and then go from there.
Okay, cool. So computer is pretty much done.
Yeah.
We'll try to get something tested out next month. I know we were trying to do this episode testing streamed, but we'll do a test stream between now and the next one, and maybe next one we can do a stream or something for the
it'd be
video.
Cool.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. So, all right, we got something else to share though. Be right back. Okay. So, what is this, John?
This is for the dice tray. This is like prototype 1. Basically, we ordered a lot of equipment stuff and other hobbies that we have, and I got this on here. It's got a couple things that you really can't see, but you know, there's some bleak color in there. And it's not 100% straight. I cut it with scissors. You know? So I got a paper cutter that'll cut right through it, and we figured out what the bleed was causing the bleed, so we fixed that. Just parchment paper, really. But so we have another one of these printed out. It's already centered. It doesn't have the bleed on it. We just wanted to make sure the dimensions were right, which we did right before we started recording.
Yep. So we'll have a dice tray that has the logo in it, and
yep,
be all kinds of cool. So cool. Okay, we've got one more kind of reveal to go over. Something that we were having a hard time figuring out for a minute was like a cool backdrop for this wall behind us here. I went to a tournament a couple weekends ago and got a really badass charity prize. So quickly, the charity was, or the tournament was Double Decker Decimation, which is a charity tournament that our buddies in Kansas, the Flying Monkeys, put on every year. And I won the raffle for the charity donations, and that's what we're going to put behind the wall here. We'll be right back to show you. Okay, so I got a set of the, I think it was a limited run, Space Marine 2 disc plates. I won this at the charity. We got John for size comparison here. I was kind of blown away with how big they were, which, I mean, they're pretty big. It's a 3-part set, and it'll end up going over here on the far wall. We'll move some of this other stuff around. What's also really cool about these, though, John, I don't know if you know about Displate, but a lot of people are sponsored by them and get them. They are, you put one like magnetized like mount on the wall, and then those are just metal panels that pop out.
Oh, that's cool.
So we can actually start with these, and if over a couple years we don't want those ones anymore, we can take them off, buy a different set of disc plates, put them up. Maybe Space Marine 3 comes out. We put Space Marine 3 comes out. You know, we put those ones up. So that's something that's pretty cool. So we figured out the backdrop problem, and then we're still gonna trying to do the TV over here. So yep. All right, we will do a wrap up here with some questions we have for the audience. Be right back soon. Okay, so that's kind of a wrap. Some cool stuff, some unexpected stuff, like the disc plate thing.
Yeah, I mean, just got that.
Yeah, that was totally random. So we're kind of behind, but we're actually kind of ahead. We just didn't have it ready for this video.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we're recording this early in the month. This is usually like a later month thing.
Right. Yeah, because I'm going to a bunch of tournaments. Going to a tournament.
Yeah. So it's like now or never. So
yeah, got to get our recording.
If we were close to the end of May, I think we would have almost been able to do like a test stream as we did this.
Yeah, for sure. So that does though give us a lot of lead time for this question that I want to ask. That John was mentioning before we started streaming. He brought up the Patreon again.
Yeah.
and we want to start a Patreon pretty much right away. We're going to do some research on what it would take to do a Patreon, some different reward things out there, how to set it up, the best way to implement it. But we want to ask you guys, what is something that you would want out of a Patreon? Like if you were going to subscribe to this channel's Patreon, knowing what we do on this channel, talking about games, going over unboxings, as well as what you know we're planning on doing, which is
Right.
battle reports, learn to plays. What with all of that is something that you would want to get extra?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a couple of obvious ones, I think, like a Discord,
Yeah, we definitely want to do that, have invited to that.
Patreon wall.
Maybe vote for certain games that we play.
Yep, games, episode ideas. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Yeah. So, if there's anything we're missing on that, I mean, we'd love to hear it. So, I think we're good.
I think so too.
All right, tourist, keep on gobbling up them adventures. Catch you next time.
See ya.